Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm here with this week's angel messages. What I'd like you to do first is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. What you can also do is invite your angels to guide you as you move your cursor along in the video to a special place where there's another message for you from your angels. When you intuitively feel it's time to stop, that's where that message is. All right. This week we're using the Angels, Gods and Goddesses cards. I thought these would be a little bit different. Some of them are a bit raunchy though, so we'll see what comes up. They're beautiful images. And what I'd like you to do is see if you can intuit where I'm going to pick the cards from. I was going to spread them out, but I think I'll just put them like this. So I'm feeling like the top card is the first one. All right, I'm feeling like a little bit further down. Oh, it still feels like it's a bit further down. Feels like right there. And then the final card, I feel like I want to do this and just see if you can feel where that's going to be there. Okay, see if you can feel where it's going to be. It's right there. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, our first card is Angel of the Universe. Blue, because I'm wearing blue, right? Have to keep in with all the colors. Angel of the Universe. So we see this angel with all this indigo and this blue around, and it almost looks like there's a light that is coming into the heart there. There is lights that are around this angel. It says you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. And I feel almost as if, when you look at that card, there's almost a sense of she is the universe. These lights of the stars, and there's this vibration of the planets that are going around her. And there's a sense of she is within that night sky. And, when I look at this, I feel like it's saying, there's actually green on her face right there as well. The green and the blue, there's an aspect of this of knowing that you have an important mission or you've got something important to do at this moment. And I feel with this that it's saying that there's an idea, there's part of your life, there's something in your life that you're only seeing one perspective of, or you're only seeing it in a particular way, and you're being asked just to look at it from a wider perspective, to get more information on it, and maybe to open your heart to receive guidance and receive more information. I also feel with this that there's some healing that is coming into your life around this too, especially with the blue and the green. And I feel as if, with that blue, there is this sense of being, I feel like you're pursuing a goal or a mission or an idea, and it feels like it's getting a little bit bogged down, or it's getting a little bit, not difficult, but it can be a bit challenging for you. And there's a sense of asking for help. That's what I feel with this too. I feel like there's a sense of asking for help from others, because you're taking on a lot. You've taken on a lot, and others can help you. Others can support you. They can give you reassurance. They can also give you information that will support you as you move along towards your goal, towards the fulfillment of your goal. When I see this indigo and this blue, there's a communication element, but there's also this wonderful vision that's there. And there's a sense of your vision may just be a little bit, again, maybe just a little bit narrow, and it wants to be bigger. It needs to be a little bit bigger. That's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful energy. My final thing with this is it feels like there's a connection to astrology as well. So watch the stars. Watch or get a sense of what's coming up astrologically that's going to support your next step as well. That opening up for you. That's it. All right. Our next card is God of Indulgence. Ooh. There's a lot of lilac and pink around here. He has very sharp eyes, doesn't he? It says, it's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. Now, when I look at this card, I feel as if, you know what, it's almost like a sunset. There's a sense of a sunset that's around his face. Feels like something's going down, and then there's a new day that's coming up. I feel that part of this is saying that you're coming to the end of a cycle, that you've been holding on to something, that you've been doing something that hasn't necessarily been as healthy as it could be. It doesn't have to be food or drugs or anything like that. It could be that you've been talking to yourself about something that hasn't been very healthy. You could have been saying something to yourself that hasn't been very healthy. And I feel that's part of that indulgence. But it's not to beat yourself up about it, because we take on words, we take on phrases, we take on ideas, we take on habits, patterns that we didn't necessarily come into this world with. And I feel with this that you're coming to the end of something, and you're going to realize this. You're going to understand it, and you're going to understand that there's a new day that's dawning for you. And as that new day dawns, there's an opportunity to do things in a different way, to live your life in a different way, to live without these patterns, without these thoughts, without these beating up energies, or whatever it is that you've been indulging in. The vibration with this card is saying to find balance, and that balance is not to go from one extreme to another, because sometimes when you do that, it can send you back. It can continue to send you back and forth. It may be better just to take one step at a time, with letting go, one step at a time with letting go of an indulgence, one step at a time with letting go of a pattern, one step at a time with stepping into this new life, this sunrise, and letting go of that sunset. I see all this lilac around here, and that's change. That is conscious change. That's you making change. Again, it doesn't mean that there's a need to not forgive yourself for what's in the past, for maybe what you've done. Forgiving yourself will help you take that next step. I feel like it's time to forgive yourself. I love that. All right, our final card is God of Conflict Resolution. Ooh. Now I look at these rings around this God, and there's turquoise and gold, right, with some teal. And then there's pink at the core of the heart. It says, God of Conflict Resolution, you are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Now, when I look at this, I feel as if you've been getting stressed. So this doesn't, you may look at this and think to yourself, not really, there's no conflict resolution. There's not a situation that I have to walk away from. It's not necessarily about other people. This could be that you've been trying to create something and it's just not happening. It's just not coming into your consciousness. You may have writer's block, or it may be that you're trying to bring something into your life and it's just not coming in, or you're trying to understand a partnership, a relationship that just isn't happening, or understand why you're not being as abundant as you want to be. And I feel that could be part of this conflict, is just to, sometimes when you walk away from something, then you realize what it is you need to do, or where you can find the answer. It's like looking for your keys. When you can't find your keys and you're looking everywhere for your keys and you get really stressed, as soon as you start looking, that's when it's like, oh yeah, that's where those keys are. And you find them. or you're walking around and they're suddenly there, you see them. And I feel that that is a part of what this card is saying, that conflict, that there could be something in your life right now that you've been struggling with. It's been a challenge. It's been conflicting. It's been tough for you. And it's time now just to walk away from that. Even if you think, no, I can't walk away from it. I've got to keep trying. I've got to keep doing this. But maybe it's time just to take a step back. And when you step back, you let it go. And there's almost a sense of, as soon as you do that, something shifts, something can shift. It's like tug of war. You know, there's a sense of having a tug of war with something. As soon as you let that rope go in the tug of war, then there's no more pushing, there's no more pulling. It's not there anymore, it has to go away. And I feel that that's what's coming up here. It's not necessarily that something is disappearing out of your life. It could be that the answer comes in for you, that understanding comes in for you because you've let that go, you've let that conflict go. And you know, when I look at this golden energy right here, it's like it's a golden opportunity. Violet, there's violet here, and that's a change. The turquoise that's coming in, when it comes in with gold, there's often a vibration of a magical moment. It's like a magical happening that's there. And I feel that that magic is the aha moment that you're going to have as a consequence of this walking away, letting go, and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, that's it for this week's angel messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if the messages resonated for you. And if they did, please share this video with your friends. I'm sure they would love to have an angel message. I'll see you next week. Lots of angel blessings to you. Bye. Bye.